It's Force 13's regional AU channel for October the 1st, 23, and here's the latest the National Weather Seed Bureau Meteorology has in place a top priority severe weather warning for parts of New South Wales, for damaging winds for the snowy mountains, the south coast, southern tablelands, the southwest slopes and the ACT. Damaging winds over the snowy mountains today. West to northwesterly winds across southern New South Wales ahead of a cold front crossing Victoria today. Damaging winds averaging 60 to 70 kilometres an hour with peak gusts in excess of 90 kilometres an hour possible for parts of the snowy mountains easing by this evening. Secondly, damaging winds averaging 80 to 90 kilometres an hour with peak gusts in excess of 125 kilometres an hour. Also possible for the alpine areas above the 1900 metre mark and easing by this evening. Bombarda, Mount Ganini, Timbimbilla, Jindabyne, Perisha Valley, Charlotte Pass, Thredbo, Cabramoa, Selwyn, Bredbo, Adaminaby and Liverpool. Apology for the pronunciation on those last two. There's also a gale warning for the Eden Coast, strong wind warning, Sydney closed waters, the Byron Coast, Goffs, Macquarie, Hunter, Sydney, Illawarra and Bateman's Coast. Bureau Meteorology also has a similar severe weather warning for the South Gippsland, the Central, East Gippsland, Southwest, North Central, Northeast and Wimmera forecast districts. Damaging winds over the elevated terrain and extending to Gippsland on Sunday. A cold front to sweep across Victoria during Sunday morning, bringing vigorous and gusty winds ahead of and behind it. Winds are expected to ease during Sunday evening as a high pressure wedge moves in behind the front. Strongly damaging winds averaging 55 to 65 kilometres an hour with peak gusts around 90 kilometres an hour possible over the Grampians, Otways and the Central Ranges. Also extending to the Eastern Ranges during Sunday morning. Then extending more broadly through the Latrobe Valley and the Gippsland late Sunday morning. Damaging wind gusts to around 100 kilometres an hour possible over the higher elevations above the 1200 metre mark. Damaging winds expected to ease below the warning thresholds from western and central areas by midday Sunday, then easing elsewhere by early Sunday evening. Locations: Morwell, Trenton, Sale, Murray, Barnsdale and Falls Creek. There's also a gale warning for the East Gippsland coast, not surprised with that. And strong wind warning, Port Phillip Bay, it comes in under a strong wind warning along with the Western Port, the Gippsland Lakes, West Coast, Central Coast, Central Gippsland Coast. There's a strong wind warning for South Australia, South Central Coast, the Investigator Strait, the upper southeast, lower southeast. Here in Queensland, nothing. Tasmania gale warning for the central north coast, Bank Strait, Franklin Sound, east of the Flinders Island, lower east coast. Strong wind warning to Durham Estuary, the three bays, the Channel, Central Plateau Lakes, the far northwest, the upper east, southeast, southwest, central west coast. There's a fire weather warning for the Northern Territory Simpson East Fire Weather District, and over in Western Australia there's a gale warning for the Leeuwin and Albany coast, strong wind warning Perth local waters, Pilbara coast west, Niggaloon, Lassison, Perth, Bunbury Geography, Esperance and Ikura coast. Over the last minute or two we've been looking at precipitation, pressure and instability from 10 a.m. through to 2200 hours Monday night. You can clearly see where the high level of instability is going to be. And now we have a look at the Bureau's total forecast of rain. It's divided into three graphics, days 1 to 4, 5 to 8, 1 to 8. Rainfall scale is the right hand side of the screen, and something caught my eye. A news report, and the East Gippsland region is going to see a significant weather event, and the national weather scene is really ramping up. But what does one say about that area in dark green through blue? 100 millimeters, 150, and I wouldn't be surprised to see some higher totals. So that's the East Gippsland region. Also going into the ACT. West coast of Tasmania. There's no change here on the tropical North Queensland coast. We will continue to bring the latest information, and here's another look, or a look at precipitation, Pivotal Weather website, and it's the GFS model. The intensity scale, the bottom of the screen, and look how it develops. This is out to at least 340 hours. Anything past 240 hour mark, caution needs to be applied. It's also the west coast of the South Island of New Zealand. And I have no doubt that the Bureau of Meteorology will issue a flood watch. But severe weather now impacting the ACT and Victoria. Bureau of Meteorology will update that around 11 a.m.